Y'all hold sleep. Child. This just in, child. Well, as of like 2 days ago. But, child, Anithia leaks and Eva Marcel is feuding. Mind you, I don't have any inside tea on when the Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming back. Because y'all know there was no episode last week, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing for this week. I'm so sick of Miss Corona. Corona's a bad bitch. She is, and I'm scared of her. Low key, y'all. On a serious note, be safe. Please be safe and just take care of your mental health and your physical health as well. This is crazy. Child, they still got us out there working. They don't want to pay us to be at home. So they said, well, y'all ass got to work. They done put up all kind of stuff. The 6 feet apart. You know, just all these different precautions. All this kind of stuff. Just making it miserable for us at work. When we could just easily just stay at home. And y'all pay us. But I ain't staying at home for free. I got to go to work. I can't stay at home for free. I ain't got no kids. I ain't getting nothing back from taxes. Hell. Anyway, child. Eva versus Nene. Nene versus Eva. The moose versus the diva. But yes, child. It's a mess. Child, Nene Lee, she was just like, look, and I quote, she says, I don't feel like Eva brings that much to the cast. Leaks at it. I'm just being honest. It's really like, when you look at a show like everybody, like the whole cast is away and you don't miss the person at all. It's sort of like, we don't even know you were here, you know? And all season doing a lot of scenes from FaceTime. That's been the last couple of seasons. So if I had to change, I would change her. One thing I can say about Nene, as much as Nene and Kenya don't get along, Nene has always said that Kenya was good for the show. She is, because Kenya's willing to do any and everything for ratings. And we've seen that over and over. Like I've said, before, I don't mind reading anybody. I really like Kenya, I do. But I don't mind reading her when she's wrong, which is a lot. So, unfortunately, yeah. But Nene's always said that about Kenya. At the end of the day, as much as I personally don't like drama, like in my own life and stuff, and just in general, a lot of like negativity and mess, we would not watch the show if it was all kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. So, that's just true tea. There was also a question. She also said, yeah, that's kind of the bad thing about it, but still, I would like to see her come on as like a friend of the show. I think she's talking about Phaedra. She's saying, like, play around for a couple of episodes because I still think there's unfinished business there. I think it is unfair for the rest of the cast to face people who they have issues with, and then she doesn't get to face who she has an issue with. She was talking about Candy. Because I just took screenshots, y'all. That's why it don't sound right. I just screenshotted parts that was important. And, she was just like, basically, it's not unfair. It's unfair a little bit that Candy gets a free pass. That's true. But word on the street, word around the block, is that allegedly Phaedra and Candy has had a phone conversation, I believe, allegedly, and allegedly it was cordial between them, and allegedly it's a strong possibility that Miss Phaedra Parks might be coming back for season 13 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. They need Phaedra. I ain't even gonna front. I'm not even gonna front. They need Phaedra. You hear me? My God. What else she said? So the one time she had a real issue with somebody, all of a sudden they have to be off the show. So I don't think that part is fair, and I think it's okay for me to speak my opinion about that, Candy, and I will continue to do so. Thank you. Have a good night. Leaks also said that she would like her friend Marlo Hampton to finally get promoted to a full-time housewife. I agree. I agree. Marlo is a lot of wrong, but Marlo's entertaining, and most importantly, she's put in the work. Whether you like her or not, you got to give her props. Marlo has put in the work, and Marlo definitely deserves to be a full-time housewife. Let me see, child. What else is going on? Nene also, in that article, she said that she would like to see Kim Zolciak come back. Now, Nene, you tripping. I'm so sick of Kim and Nene together as friends and together apart. And you know, they fall out, then get back together, then fall out and get back together, then fall out. I'm so sick of that, to be honest. Like, please don't bring Kim Zolciak back. Like, she done proven time and time again who she is, child. And she can give a damn about y'all black girls. So, cut it. We don't want to hear it. But I will say, Kim Zolciak's probably the only white lady that can stand toe-to-toe with these sisters. I will say that and stand her ground. She's probably the only one that I can think of off the top of my head. So, props to Kim for that. I think Kim got good fashions. I think Kim looks good. But Kim is a mess. And she's been proving that she's a mess. And she's a mess like in other ways, in real life mess. And we don't need that on the show at all. And Nene, to be honest, if you know, you miss Kim so bad, you can go with her. You can go over and be on target for the party. I don't think we would care much, because it's been proven that the show can and will go on without you, Nene Leakes. But to be fair, the show will go on with or without anybody. I'm just saying. But y'all need Phaedra. Just being honest. It's not that I'm a huge Phaedra Parks fan, but y'all need Phaedra. Phaedra was entertaining at the end of the day. Okay. She also said there's been a lot of things that have been unfair throughout the entire season. The rules don't apply to everyone, in my opinion. The rules are very one-sided. And once again, I feel like if I'm doing something, there's a much brighter light shined on it. And they do much worse things to each other. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. But with me, it has to be bigger than life. So when the reunion does happen, believe you me, I will be walking in there, okay, with guns ablaze and trust. She said they better tie their wigs down, she asked. She said, I was like, ooh. It says, she says that you see her provoking and everything. I can't wait for you to see it, Nene teases. She gets up out of her seat and walks around and stands beside me like, girl, you have to stop that, because somebody is going to beat you down. Like, you can't just do that to people in heated moments and think it's okay. And she needs to be held accountable for doing things like that. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Yada to the yada. So they're just talking. It's just Nene talking more about things. And, you know, now Nene and Candy is going back and forth because Candy has her YouTube show. Speak on it. What she say? Speak on it. Oh, I hate that. But Candy be giving the tea. And, you know, Candy, she's just like, I just don't understand. Like, it just seems like Nene just always want to have a problem with me. Like, you know, like, I don't have no secret alliance with Kenya and Cynthia. And it's just like, I'm really trying to understand, like, what's her issue with me? Like, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Candy, how you talk like that? That hurts. Somebody smoking weed outside my window. Let me call the police. Let me call the law, because I'm offended. They didn't ask me to hit it. Okay, so anyway, what else is going on? But, you know, Candy and Nene, they've never really gotten along. They sit and play it at like they like each other, but they never liked each other. Candy and Nene from the very beginning. Nene did come for Candy first. She didn't like her from the beginning. She was the new girl. It was like, oh, let's pick on her. She felt like Candy was, rather ghetto. I don't know what for. She was just using any little thing to say about Candy Child, Candy was accomplished and is accomplished, and maybe Nene was feeling some kind of way. Y'all remember way back on season 2 when Candy first got there. Y'all just rewatch it and how Nene was acting. And then the whole "Tardy for the Party" song. Y'all remember, child. But they never really liked each other from the beginning. And in my opinion, in that situation, Nene started it, I believe. So most of the situations Nene's in, she started. I guess she just forget what she do. Or, and to her, it's not that big of a deal. But to other people, it obviously is. I don't know. Like I said, Nene's tried. I'll give her that. She has, whether it was genuine or not, I don't know. Only she would know. But she has tried to get along with everybody. I will say that. But you also just need somebody to film with. Everybody can't be mad at you, because what you gonna do if don't nobody want to film with you? They could kick you off or something. So you got to get back in good with the girls somehow. I don't know. I see all sides of the coin, but I'm also not going to be mad at nobody for eons and eons, But people do what they got to do for a storyline. Can you more? So, I see all sides. I'm a Libra. Hell, I can't help it. Okay, let me see. Oh, Kim left a tweet. She said that, saying that Kenya wants to be the new Kim Zodiac. And Kim said that bitch could never. Okay. Kenya's face move, Kim. Shut up. Let me see. Anyway, so Eva. Y'all know Eva the Diva. She has some choice words for Lanithia Leaks. And I've actually not seen this. This is via Twitter. I do not own the rights to this video. And, this is what Eva had to say. Y'all know she's on the Ricky Smiley morning show. So this is what she had to... When is Portia getting back to the show? Maybe she ain't coming back. I don't know. But this is what Miss Eva had to say to Lanithia.
There's already enough ratchet. First and foremost, I was not in Greece because I was pregnant. Now, Nene, who's 55, doesn't remember maybe being pregnant because that was 20 years ago for her. But I'm a 35-year-old woman with my family and beautiful husband, and I'm continuing to make a family. As far as my relevance on the show, I choose not to every single day to be ratchet. There's already enough ratchet, i.e. her, on the show. Why do you need two? I do me and represent the other part of black women that are smart, astute, that are well-spoken, and that's who I represent. So if I'm that boring, you spent time in your interview talking about me because your storyline is the fact that you have no storyline. And if I do remember correctly, even though I was not in Greece, I was on FaceTime and I still got a check. Unlike you, who missed 7 episodes this entire season. This reunion is going to be lit. Glue your wig all the way down, sweetheart, because it is going down white back. That was my 30. First and foremost, I was not in Greece because I was pregnant. Now, Nene, who's 55, doesn't remember maybe being pregnant because that was 20 years ago for her. But
more than 20 years. If she 55. I thought Nene was 52. No. It won't
play. 35-year-old woman with my family and beautiful husband, and I'm continuing to make a family. As far as my relevance on the show, I choose.
So you about to have more kids, Eva? See, that's why they want your ass off the show. You can't do that, girl.
Not to every single day to be ratchet. There's already enough ratchet, i.e. her, on the show. Why do you need two? I do me and represent the other part of black women that are smart, astute, that are well-spoken, and that's who I represent. So if
Eva is all those things, but I think Nene's all those things too when she wants to be. But Eva, stop trying to act like you some classy and demure and sophisticated lady all the time. You a gutter butt too, just like the rest of them, child. You just not ass gutter butt, or you cover yours up, for the Caucasians. But at least I can say Nene Leakes is Nene Leakes for the most part all the time. Anyway.
That boring. You spent time in your interview talking about me because your storyline is the fact that you have no storyline. And if I do remember correctly, even though I was not in Greece, I was on FaceTime and I still got a check. Unlike you, who missed 7 episodes this entire season. This were you.
Now that was true. Nene Leakes did miss some episodes this season. And she wasn't missed.
You who missed 7 episodes this entire season. This reunion is going to be lit. Glue your wig all the way down, sweetheart, because it is going down, white back. That was my 30.
Did she call her wide neck or white neck? Child. Wide neck. I mean, what y'all think? Like, y'all done piss Eva off now. Like, y'all know Eva is a reader. But I said from the very beginning, even when Nene, ain't that something that Eva came on the show as a friend to Nene, and look how they done fell all the way out. Pretty sad. Oh, Nene, ultimately, Nene, I think the issue was you, sis. You can't stay friends with nobody. You can't stay friends with Mother Teresa. It's crazy. But I said from the beginning. I said from the beginning. I don't know why Eva's on the show, and it has nothing to do with what she talking about. She's so sophisticated and up the upper echelon. It had nothing to do with that. I just don't think that Eva is a good fit for the show, personality wise. I just don't get it. Besides the fact that she's drop dead gorgeous, after you finish looking at her, it's just like, okay. All right. Well, I guess. But that's just my opinion. I've said before, I've met Eva before, and I didn't have the best experience. And I'm not holding on a grudge about it. But, when I first met her years and years ago, she's pretty much the same way. At least she's consistent. I don't know. It's just many things to be successful on a reality show. It's a lot of factors. It's a lot that comes into it. But one thing I can appreciate is that Eva's giving her real life. She's giving us the real. She is. But she's just not likable. She's just one of those people who's not really likable. It's like she's just pretty, but and she lies. She forgets stuff. She forget what she done said, girl. How you done forgot? You 35. Your memory shouldn't be that bad. You sitting here talking about Nene's memory. Nene got good memory. Nene remember every single argument she got into it. Every single person. She remembered. So I don't know. This reunion is going to be lit. I think there's a few more episodes in this season, but I'm not completely sure. But I guess, child, all we got to do is just stay tuned. This whole corona thing is the worst of the worst of the worst. And we shall see. Y'all just stay prayed up, child. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at Skinsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At Skinsworld89 on Snapchat. Chase me on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money, I run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. My hair is flat in the back. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.